Hello friends of the VisionCrypto channel. My name is Arian and my channel is all about crypto and chart analysis explained as simply as possible. I mentioned in the last video that if there are any updates, I will definitely inform you. And that's why this update video on Chainlink, Polkadot and Cardano is coming now. Because we are now slowly entering an important area where it will be decided whether we can take the next bearish scenario from the chart, or if perhaps even a bullish interpretation of the chart needs to be removed. Make sure to watch the video until the end, and to ensure the video is shown to many, give it a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel for all newcomers. Also have to say thank you very much. Thanks to the last video, many new subscribers have joined. A warm welcome to all the newcomers from me as well. Especially because so many new people are here and more are joining, here is the overarching chart again. For Cardano, there are 3 different interpretations. I will make this a bit shorter now. In the last video, I discussed this in more detail. We have a bearish interpretation, which means that we could still build another low for Cardano, which is quite possible since the target for a multi-year cycle wave 2 was only built very flat and there is still room to the downside. This will be shown here in the orange count whether we crash down or continue, and we will talk about that shortly. In the bullish interpretation, there are 2 different counts. On one hand, there is a very bullish variant where we have a 5-part upward movement. Then there would be price targets for the bull market at $5 to $8. And there is this blue count. This means that we have built a wave A, B, C on a higher level here. And that would mean, since wave C does not rise as high as a higher wave 3, that we would have a price target around $3. Now let's take a short-term look at this. Cardano has formed a trend channel during the strong rises we have seen in wave 3. And in this trend channel, if we count it all like this, we are complete with the wave count. I make the whole thing a bit larger, meaning that we have completed the 5 waves upwards. But I have to say that such trend channels can also extend further upwards. At the moment, I would count it like this. We have wave 1 here, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a 5th wave. But the difficulty is that it could also have been wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and here the count ends. And exactly that has happened, that we keep stretching further upwards. This means it is quite possible that we have wave 1, SOS EOS, 3, 4, and 5, and go even further up. This doesn't have to be the case, but it could very well be. However, we have first reached a target for this overarching wave C from down here, which is why it could be quite possible that we have completed the 5 here, meaning that we are now going down into wave 4, before we should then experience the next rise, which would be at 238 into wave 5, which would then again be an overarching wave 3, but we are not there yet. First, we need to complete this wave 4 here, if we are indeed already in it, in my opinion, yes. And there would be a target range between 85 cents, but also up to 60 cents, where the correction could extend, 2021, but it shouldn't fall deeper. Because then we would actually enter the area where we would have to say, okay, this bearish count is taking hold. This would be exactly where we would then turn and enter an area below where the price could actually lead us down to 4.6 cents, and that would of course be the absolute knockout for the current bull run. This means for us, we definitely need to turn here. Before reaching 0.60, the path would then continue upwards into the larger wave 3, which means wave 5 from this area. Right at the beginning, I would also like to mention and remind you that it is of course not only important to make profits here with individual coins, such as with Cardano, but the coins should also be stored securely. And the Tangem wallet is definitely recommended. And there is currently a discount that is not 10%, but amounts to 20%. Anyone who still needs a good and practical wallet can take a look at it in the video description below and feel free to order a card there. In my opinion, Polkadot is currently the weakest price of the three. But it is somewhat easier because there are actually only two overarching interpretations left on the chart. The bullish interpretation in a larger wave C with a target of $50, or that we have already started a bearish count and are essentially in a small interim high of a correction. And the target for this correction would be a price between $12,000 and $17,000 before the price should or could continue to sell off. The short-term chart of Polkadot basically looks similar to that of Cardano in many ways, with a significant and crucial difference. Here is this trend reversal area, where we will determine whether we have this yellow count and go down, and if we should break upwards, then it would be the bullish count as we just discussed. Cardano looks like this. We are already above this trend reversal area, which can still mean that we might go down, but we have already broken an important mark that significantly increases the probabilities of a bullish impulse, other than going down from here. We need to be careful now, as we have also expanded wave 3 in Polkadot, and are currently on the way to wave 4, which may run down to 6.25. If we were to break below, it would be a strong signal that we would sell off directly downwards, creating a new low, but most likely it will happen that the price will turn somewhere within this wave 4, and then we will move up into the overarching wave 5, and here is where everything will be decided. When we reach this price box at the top, there will be a stronger correction. I can now just show you hypothetically how this could unfold. Let's assume we would find an end here at $17.01 before the correction sets in. Then we would have a price target down here for a correction, after which we would rise further. The prices here are currently completely uninteresting because we first need to know how far the price will rise into wave 5, and then we can measure it. I can only say again, subscribe to the channel because I will definitely inform you about what a concrete price target looks like for this trend reversal area, because that is really the crucial point when we arrive up here, because either the price manages to enter the correction here and turn around somewhere in here, then we would have a wave 1 and a wave 2 that would lead us further into a larger wave 3, 4, and 5, so that we then reach our price target of $51. But if we break through here, then it will definitely be a new bear market low, and this extremely bearish count would bring us extremely low prices that no one from Polkadot would have thought possible. That's why we hope to stay above 625, then this wave 5 will come, and after that it will get really exciting, and then we will definitely know down here in this area whether we can remove the yellow count from the chart, or if the white count unfortunately has to go down. 2001. Ooh. If you don't want to be transparent with the tax office, it means that they shouldn't have all your data in the crypto space, and you also don't feel like identifying yourself for hours and submitting documents. And if you want to trade your favorite coins without the EU saying, this coin is not allowed because we don't like it, then you need an exchange where that is not the case. I personally trade on CoinEx and enjoy the freedoms that I want to have there. What you need to register is an email address and a password of your choice, and then you are registered and can trade freely. Instead of fewer, there are more coins, the fees are moderate, and those who register now can receive up to a $100 welcome bonus. 2001, do it like I do, go to CoinEx and sign up. Then we come to Chainlink, and right now we have 3 interpretations on the chart. It also looks like we will soon know whether we can remove the bearish interpretation from the chart, meaning we would only have 2 bullish ones left, or if unfortunately we will have to remove the 2 bullish interpretations from the chart, leaving only the 1 bearish interpretation. Overall, it is such that we could also develop a deeper wave 2, because here wave 2 in the bear market has not gone down so deep. That would be the bearish interpretation, that we have a trend reversal area here and then decline again. And with the bullish interpretations, it is such that there is either a 5-part movement upwards with a price target of $90 to about $140, or it will be a 3-part movement upwards in a C wave. Then we would have a price target of about $60 to $75 in the yellow count. Then we focus here on Chainlink in this lower area and take a closer look at it. It is such that we are still in the process of developing wave 3 and we are close to the minimum target. If it were to turn now, it wouldn't be particularly wild, because we are already very close to 19.5, and then if we know, okay, the top is formed, we will most likely move into wave 4 down. I don't want to set a price target yet, because we still don't know if the price will move further in here, as it theoretically still has room up to $25, which would be quite a bit, and then it goes down into wave 4. If you subscribe to the channel, I will inform you as soon as we have found the top and know what price targets and trend reversal areas wave 4 has, where we need to pay attention, that we must not break down before it goes up again in a final wave, the 5th wave, and then we will also have our very important trend reversal area at $26 to $30. Where it will be decided whether Chainlink will establish a new low again by having a trend reversal area down here. I will just sketch this in here for the sake of formality, and if the price manages to stop here, then we will go up into this overarching wave 3, which would have a price target of approximately $30 to $55. Otherwise, we could completely break through here, cannot hold this support, and then we would expect a new low for Chainlink as well. I hope there were some exciting pieces of information for you in today's video. If that is the case, feel free to leave a thumbs up on the video, write me a short comment, or maybe just a little smiley. That would boost the algorithm and be good for the channel. I would also like to point out that there is another exciting chart analysis waiting for you in the credits. I wish you a great time until the next video, and goodbye.